Hey guys, Darren Barnet here, and you are watching Hollywire.
What's up, Hollywire? Gabby Conti here with Darren Barnet, who you probably recognize from Never Have I Ever. Welcome!
Thank you for having me.
And speaking of never have you ever had an in-studio interview?
Yes, this is it took me a second to think about that because I have done so many interviews, but they've been online. This is my first time being in an actual studio.
And since this is your first in-studio interview, I want to do Hollywire first with you, so I'm going to ask you your first blank. Does that sound good?
Okay.
What was your first acting role ever?
Yeah, my first acting role was playing young Jack Pearson on This Is Us. I totally flirted with Mandy Moore because that was like my biggest crush of all time. And,
Isn't she like totally married and has a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
a guy can dream.
know.
And what about your first kiss?
It was in 7th grade, and it was a girl that I had been like in love with for the longest time. She, kind of gave me the runaround, and then we started dating, and then the next day it was summer vacation, and she was going home to Central America.
Wow, sounds like the show where,
It's kind of
like,
weird, isn't
that's
it?
weird. Like,
wow. But we were in drama class of all places. A drama class, and I wrote on a piece of paper, I was like, hey, I'm gonna ask to go to the bathroom, and then you should ask to go too. And so I went to the bathroom, and then she came out, and then we kissed in the middle of the hallway and totally got caught by a teacher who, thank God, did not get us in trouble. She smiled at us and told us to go back to class.
That is sneaky, though.
Yeah, it was.
So season 2 is already out on Netflix, and season 3 is happening, I'm hearing?
Yes, we officially have the order. Not sure when we're going back yet. I don't know any details, so I'm not holding any secrets.
So you dress like Paxton in real life?
Yes. Yes, I do. I was telling you earlier, I get recognized a lot when I have my mask on, and I always figure, I'm like, why is this? How do you know that it's me? And I think 9 times out of 10 is probably because I dress exactly like Paxton.
So if you think you see Darren in Los Angeles, you probably are seeing Darren. Well, you dress like Paxton, but I hope you don't date like him, because it broke my heart when he thought a first date was playing video games with his friends and inviting the girl over. Like, was that? I hope that's not your dating style in real life.
As much as I love playing that role, I am not a 16-year-old boy from Sherman Oaks, California.
Yep,
has no idea what he's doing. I'd say I'm more of a romantic than that.
You're about to produce and star in your very own movie, correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Could you tell me a little bit about that project? It hasn't been released yet, but we're getting the exclusive here, guys.
Yes, the film is called Apophenia. Apophenia is it's a psychological condition it's like kind of the beginning stages of schizophrenia. You see things associated between two things that don't actually exist. So it is a psycho thriller, if you can imagine The Shining meets like Shutter Island with like hints of like Raging Bull.
So you have this psychological thriller, but then you also have a catfishing rom-com Christmas movie, Love Hard, that's coming to Netflix soon.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
Yes, so that is alongside Nina Dobrev, Jimmy O. Yang, Harry Shum Jr.'s in it, Michaela Hoover. But I really had a great time doing that. It was my first time out of the country. It was my first, it was in Vancouver.
Wait, that's your first time ever leaving the country?
That was my first time really, yeah. I mean, I've been on a cruise before in college. I don't count that though.
Yeah, because you're like, yeah. And now that you are good at traveling, and now that things are slowly opening up, where do you want to travel to?
Number 1 on my list is Japan, because my mom's side of the family, my grandmother was from Japan, and I still have family there that I haven't met. I have history there. I have, so much that I want to learn and go and see. So that's at the top.
Oh my God, that's so cool. I can't wait for you to do that. That's amazing. That's so cool. Darren Barnet, thank you so much for being here at Hollywire and telling us everything. It was so great to catch up with you.